Here's Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, as you get a look at Sports Authority Field at Mile High. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from Sports Authority Field. Fielded about a yard deep. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Now Simeon toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
First carry for the rookie Devontae Booker. And he powers his way up past the 30. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The offensive lineup now, and the guy we highlight, Emmanuel Sanders.
You can use him in any spot as a wide receiver. In the slot, out wide. It doesn't matter. He just makes plays.
Second down carry for Booker. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. And a look at the defense for the Cowboys.
Sean Lee is a linebacker with an exciting mix of tackling ability and coverage skills.
Simeon. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And a gain there of 11 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And will be thrown out on first down. Looking again for Thomas. This time complete. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Fresh set of downs here. Booker on the counter. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And Booker had a rough go in Week 9. Raiders did a good job against him. He had 10 carries, just 22 yards.
No C.J. Anderson, so they knew that Booker was going to be the primary ball carrier, and they concentrate all their attention on him. But I think Booker's going to be league. When I watched him at Utah, he was one of those guys that when you handed it to him more and more and more, you got more production out of it. And he's that type of a guy that attrition takes place deep into the third quarter, deep into the fourth quarter. He gets stronger while defense is weakened.
Damn, I miss Peyton Manning, man.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
God,
the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and it brings up 4th down.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And, wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Big.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short.
Man.
And this will remain a
Sorry,
scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Play fake here on 1st down.
Damn, motherfucker. Big.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
God damn, Dez Bryant, man.
52 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
I know these wide receivers
I thought them was gonna run the ball.
Plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. You know, so much talk about Dallas's offense starting out 7-1, and rightfully so, but this defense, they've been good too.
And there was plenty of angst in the offseason heading into 2016 about that defense. Who was going to rush the passer? Who could cover downfield? A lot of people thought Dallas's defense was going to be their weak link, only giving up 17.5 points per game at this stage of the year.
Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Let's go! On play action, they'll throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And he's brought down after a good gain.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now Simeon. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
How about the timing on that one, where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
First down.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Come on, Emmanuel Sanders shit.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Boom.
And it's incomplete. It's a
Damn,
dangerous
bitch.
pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he did almost
Damn,
everything
I should've
right.
threw it the
Excellent
other way.
coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Get ready, Sanders.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And incomplete.
Come
there.
on,
A nice
man.
hit.
Fuck.
Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Hey. What's wrong with these clowns, man? See this shit
Now
here.
play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Damn.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And almost picked off.
Motherfucker.
I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
So out comes
I
a
hope
field
this
goal team now
motherfucker
for the
makes a
2nd time here
52
today.
yarder.
It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Damn,
so distance
man.
not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now Prescott. It's caught on the right side. Williams. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who could turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for his time. And it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Darian Stewart. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Simeon.
Come on, man. Offensive line trash, man. Y'all some hoes.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football.
Damn, man, wide open.
And you can put pressure on them and make it tough. That's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Sanders has it over the middle. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're going to face a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Third and short, it's Booker. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. Simeon's going to keep it. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
It seems like, and it is a gamble on their side of the field, but they have supreme confidence in picking it up on a quarterback sneak. You can just feel it from this team.
They come out here in the eye. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one. That's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now Simeon looking deep for Demarius. This is going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We've discussed these Broncos and that tough loss against the Raiders, but the defense is still producing. They're #1 in the league against the pass.
And they have had to battle through some injuries.
Damn, man, he overthrew that boy.
Extended absence to play against Oakland. Akeem Talib on the corner did not play, and that really hurts them, even though they're great against the pass. Without him in there, that changes how they run their nickel defense. So they have to have guys healthy, because when they are indeed one of the best in the league.
It's gonna be all right, man. Shit. See these boys.
They go back to the air here after the INT. Finding time. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Isn't it funny, partner, how when a veteran player doesn't have a big game statistically, people start to wonder if he slowed down? Jason Witten only had 2 catches for 16 yards against Philadelphia in their overtime win last week, but he did catch the game winner. But boy, did he break out against Cleveland.
Yeah, 134 yards and a touchdown. That more than doubled his previous season high in receiving yards.
And you know one other nice fun fact about him? If I had stayed in Elizabethton, Tennessee, I would have played for his grandfather, the local legend at Elizabethton High School.
How about that? And both volunteers.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Here's Prescott. He's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Terrence Williams, 60